Hello, hi dear students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss differential equations. In the previous session of differential equations, definition of differential equations, order and degree, and the elimination of arbitrary constants from the differential equations. These concepts we learned in the previous session. Now we are going to discuss about the solution of a differential equation. How to calculate the solution? What is the definition of solution? What is the general solution of the differential equation? What is particular solution of the differential equation? We will discuss now. Here definition. First of all, solution, general solution and particular solution. So what is the definition of solution of a differential equation? What is meant by solution? A solution of a differential equation is a relation between dependent variable, independent variables and along with some arbitrary constants. Satisfying the differential equation is called a solution. Solution means it is the relation between dependent variable and independent variables along with some arbitrary constants, C, T, anything, arbitrary constants, satisfying the given differential equation. Whatever the differential equation is satisfying, with that is called the solution of a differential equation. I will explain the examples. First we will discuss that. What is meant by general solution? What is meant by general solution? The solution of a differential equation in which the number of arbitrary constants is equal to the order of the differential equation. A solution of a differential equation is in which how many arbitrary constants are there in the equation? First of all, in that, suppose two arbitrary constants are there, so it is equal to order of the differential equation is 2. That is the reason a solution of a differential equation in which the number of arbitrary constants is equal to the order of the differential equation. That is called general solution. After that, particular solution. What is meant by particular solution? A particular solution of a differential equation is a solution obtained by giving particular values to the arbitrary constants in the general solution is called particular solutions. So I will give an example. See that, suppose y is equal to, in the previous sessions we discussed that y is equal to mx, where m is a parameter or arbitrary constant, It is a solution. It is a general solution for what differential equation? How many arbitrary constants are there? One arbitrary constant is there. So one time you have to differentiate. Differentiate with respect to x. dy by dx equal to m into x derivative is 1. So m equal to dy by dx. So this m value substitute in equation. So y is equal to dy by dx into x. This is called the differential equation. Y is equal to mx is a solution of differential equation. This is called the general solution. Y is equal to mx is a general solution for an arbitrary constant m for the differential equation y is equal to dy by dx. What is meant by particular solution? General solution is over. Y is equal to mx is the general solution. For what differential equation y is equal to dy by dx into x? How to get the particular solutions? By giving the values of m. Suppose by taking the values m is equal to 1 and m is equal to 2, you will get this equation will becomes y is equal to x, comma y is equal to 2x. Suppose if you take m is equal to 3, y is equal to 3x and so on. These lines will come. So these are the values are there now. M is equal to 1, m is equal to 2 and so on. M is equal to 3, m is equal to n like this. These values are called particular values. That is the reason y is equal to x, y is equal to 2x, y is equal to 3x. These solutions are called particular solutions. General solution means in place of 1, 2, 3 if we are taking as m, y is equal to mx is called the general solution. Y is equal to mx is called general solution. This is called general solution. General solution. Y is equal to x, y is equal to 2x, y is equal to 3x. These are called particular solutions. Particular solutions. This is about solution of a differential equation. After that, we will enter into the methods of differential equations. In that first method, variable separable, we are going to discuss now. The procedure how to solve the differential equation by using variable separable method. The next concept is the variable separable method. This is very important method in intermediate 10 plus 2. Even in CBSE 12th class also this concept is very important. In JEE Mains entrance EAMCET examination, like these entrance examinations which are related to competitive exams in mathematics, it will be very useful. Now come to the question concept. The variable separable method. If a given differential equation can be put in the form of f of x dx plus or minus g of y dy equal to 0. Whatever it is the given differential equation, you have to put in this form. F of x into dx plus or minus, either plus or minus, g of y into dy equal to 0. Then its solution can be obtained by integrating each the term in the equation. This method of solving the differential equation is called variable separable method. See, we will consider one equation and I will explain as example. Consider a differential equation. Throughout differential equation, DE represents differential equation. Consider the differential equation x dy minus y dx equal to 0. Like this they will give the question. Solve a differential equation x dy minus y dx equal to 0. Solve DE. According to the variable separable method, first you have to, the given differential equation, you have to put in this form. That means f of x dx, that means variables x and dx, x terms as well as dx, y terms and dy terms, we can separate it. See here, x into dy minus y into dx is equal to 0. That implies that x into dy minus y dx we are taking into the RHS, it will become as y into dx. After that, y variable I am taking into this side and x variable I am taking into this side. That implies that 1 by y into dy is equal to 1 by x into dx. We can leave it like this or we can put in this form also. That complete value we are taking this side now. 1 by y into dy minus 1 by x into dx. It is exactly in the form of f of y dy plus g of x dx or g of x dx plus f of y dy. Like this also we can consider. As soon as separating the variables, here y variables are separated, x variables are separated, then taking integration in every term, see here, then its solution can be obtained by integrating each term. So taking integration on both sides. Even here also integral 0 is 0 only. So now integral 1 by y into dy minus integral 1 by x into dx is equal to 0, integral 0. Integral 1 by y, log y, log mod y minus log mod x. After completing of integration, we have to put integration constant now, that I am taking as log c. So log A minus log B is log AB, log A by B. So log Y by X. Even this constant you can take out that side, even you can take as minus also according to convenience. You can take like minus log C. This also can be written as log 1 by C. Why? Because minus log C means C power minus 1 by C. Comparing log functions, we can take as y by x is equal to 1 by c. That implies that cy is equal to x, which is the required solution to the given differential equation x dy minus y dx equal to 0. This is the procedure. First, what you have to do, the given differential equation making into this form, put in the form of f of x dx plus or minus g of y dy equal to 0. After that, separate the variables y and x respectively, and then each and every term you have to integrate. After that, you will get the solution of the given differential equation. We will start that exercise. Next question, exercise 8b. First question. Find the general solution of square root of 1 minus x square dy plus square root of 1 minus y square into dx equal to 0. First step is given differential equation, you have to write it. After that, separate the variables y and x respectively. So first step, given differential equation. Square root of 1 minus x square into dy plus square root of 1 minus y square into dx is equal to 0. In the next step, square root of 1 minus x square into dy is equal to minus square root of 1 minus y square into dx. Now here root 1 minus x square we are taking into the RHS, root 1 minus y square we are taking into the LHS. So now it will becomes dy divided by square root of 1 minus y square is equal to minus dx divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Now variables are separated. Y variable separated, x variable separated. As soon as separating the variables, taking integration on both sides and then integrate each and every term. So now taking integration on both sides. Taking integration on both sides. So now it will becomes integral 1 by square root of 1 minus y square into dy is equal to minus integral 1 by square root of 1 minus x square into dx. We know that integral 1 by square root of 1 minus y square is sine inverse y is equal to minus integral 1 by square root of 1 minus x square dx, sine inverse x. After that, we have to put integration constant now after completing of integration. Here both terms are in terms of sine inverse function. So even constant also I am going to write in terms of constant sine inverse. We have to write it as sine inverse c. There is no problem at all. We can take as this well as constant c. We can take as. So now minus sine inverse x we can take this side. Therefore sine inverse x plus sine inverse y is equal to sine inverse c, which is the required solution. To the given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Find the general solution of dy by dx equal to 2y by x. This is the second question. So first you have to write given differential equation. Dy by dx is equal to 2y by x. After that, separate the variables y and x. Here dy term is there now. So y we are taking this side and dx we are taking here. That implies that 1 by y we are taking here and keeping dy here only. 2 into dx we are taking here. 1 by x into dx. Now variables are separated, y variables and x variables. Now taking integration on both sides. Integral 1 by y into dy is equal to 2 into integral 1 by x into dx. So integral 1 by y log mod y is equal to 2 into integral 1 by x log mod x. Plus all are we are getting log now. So constant also I am taking as log c. So which implies that log y is equal to 2 log x means log mod x whole square. Applying the formula, m log a means log a power m plus log c. After that we have to apply log a plus log b, log ab. So log of x square into c is equal to log y. Now comparing the log functions. So therefore y equal to x square c, which is the required solution. Which is the solution of given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Solve dy by dx equal to 1 plus y square by 1 plus x square. So first step is given differential equation. Dy by dx equal to 1 plus y square divided by 1 plus x square. Now separate the variables y and x. That implies that 1 plus y square I am taking this side. 1 by 1 plus y square into dy is equal to dx, we can take 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. Now taking integration on both sides. So integral 1 by 1 plus y square into dy is equal to integral 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. We know that integral 1 by 1 plus y square is tan inverse y. Tan inverse of y equal to integral 1 by 1 plus x square tan inverse x. So both the functions are tan inverse now, even constant also tan inverse c. Not compulsory to write. If you want, you can write as c also, nothing will happen. So plus c, tan inverse c. So therefore, tan inverse of y minus tan inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of c, which is the solution of given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. Here, given differential equation dy by dx is equal to e power y minus x. After that, dy by dx equal to e power y minus x. it is in the form of a power m minus n. A power m by a power n. So e power y divided by e power x. We applied the formula a power m minus n is a power m by a power n. So after that, e power y we are taking this side and dx we can take this side. So separate the variables e, x and y. So now what I am doing is dy divided by e power y is equal to dx by e power x. Now x variable separated, y variable separated. After that, 1 by e power y, no? So we can write it as e power minus y into dy. 1 by e power x can be written as e power minus x into dx. As soon as separating the variables, taking integration on both sides, that implies that integral e power minus y dy is equal to integral e power minus x into dx. We know that formula, integral e power ax is e power ax by a. In place of a, what one is there? Minus 1 is there. So integral e power minus y is e power minus y divided by minus 1. That means we can write as multiple also. So integral e power minus y dy is minus e power minus y equal to integral e power minus 6 minus e power minus x plus constant c. Even if you want e power c also you can write it. So minus e power minus 6 we can take this side. You will get e power minus x minus e power minus y is equal to c, which is the solution of given differential equation. Which is the solution of given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Solve e power x plus 1 into y dy plus y plus 1 into dx. So first, given differential equation. Given differential equation. E power x plus 1 into y into dy plus y plus 1 into dx equal to 0. Now split into two terms, separate terms. E power x plus 1 into y into dy is equal to minus of y plus 1 into dx. So here x term is there, no? So e power x plus 1 we are taking into this side and y plus 1 we are taking into this side. So it will becomes y divided by y plus 1 into dy is equal to minus 1 by e power x plus 1 into dx. This e power x plus 1 I am taking this side. Whenever variables are separated, taking integration on both sides, no need to write every time, directly you can write it. y plus 1 into dy is equal to minus integral 1 by e power x plus 1 into dx. After that, here how to get this integral? Integral y by y plus 1 into dy. Even here also 1 by e power x plus 1 into dx. See here, whenever y is there in the numerator, in denominator y plus 1 is there. Make the numerator in terms of denominator. So by adding and subtracting, plus 1 and minus 1. So integral y plus 1 minus 1 divided by y plus 1 into dy is equal to minus, here also e power x plus 1 is there in the denominator, in the numerator 1 is there. Here I am adding e power x and subtracting e power x and then splitting into two integrals. So here 1 is there, e power x I am adding there and subtracting e power x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx. So after that we can split into two integrals. Integral y plus 1 divided by y plus 1 into dy minus integral 1 by y plus 1 into dy is equal to minus 1 plus e power x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx. minus into minus plus integral e power x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx. So these two will be cancelled, these two will be cancelled. Integral dy minus integral 1 by y plus 1 into dy equal to minus integral dx plus integral e power x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx. So now minus integral dx I am taking. Before that we have to do that integration. Integral dy is y minus integral 1 by x or 1 by y, log mod y. So log mod 1 plus y or y plus 1 is equal to minus integral dx minus x plus, here 1 plus e power x derivative is there in the numerator e power x. So here whose derivative is there in the numerator means it is in the form of f dash of x by f of x into dx. So here I am giving that hint. Integral f dash of x by f of x into dx form is there. So we can write it as log mod f of x plus c. So here this is f dash of x, this is f of x. So we can write it as log mod 1 plus e power x plus log c, you can write it. So here minus x we can take this side plus x plus y minus log of y plus 1 we can take this side, which is equal to log of x plus y plus 1 and plus log of 1 plus e power x plus log c. Log a plus log b plus log c, log abc. So x plus y equal to log of y plus 1 into 1 plus e power x into c, which is the required solution to the given differential equation, which is the solution of given differential equation. Hence the result. We will move to the next question. The next question. Solve dy by dx equal to e power x minus y plus x square into e power minus y. First, given differential equation GDE, given differential equation. Next time onwards I will write it. Dy by dx equal to e power x minus y plus x square into e power minus y. So dy by dx equal to a power m minus n, a power m by a power n, or a power m into a power minus n. Like this also you can write it. Plus x square into e power minus y. Now e power minus y take common, dy by dx is equal to e power minus y if you take common, e power x plus x square. Now e power minus y I am taking into the LHS side and dx I am taking into the RHS. That implies that dy divided by e power minus y is equal to e power x plus x square into dx. E power minus y we can take into the numerator, it will becomes e power y into dy is equal to e power x plus x square into dx. Whenever separated the variables x and y, taking integration on both sides, integral e power y into dy is equal to integral e power x plus x square into dx. That implies that integral e power y dy is e power y equal to integral e power x dx, e power x, integral x square dx, x cube by 3 plus c. Each and every term we are integrating, that's our answer. Which is this is the required solution to the given differential equation. The next question. Solve tan y into dx plus tan x into dy equal to 0. So first, given differential equation, tan y into dx plus tan x into dy equal to 0. Tan y into dx is equal to minus tan x into dy. Now separate the variables x and y here. Dx is there now, so tan x I am taking into LHS, tan y I am taking into the RHS. That implies that dx divided by tan x, you keep here there only minus, equal to dy divided by, minus is already there, into ty, tan y. So 1 by tan x is cot x, the reciprocal of tan. Cot x into dx is equal to minus 1 by tan y is cot y into dy. So now taking integration on both sides, integral cot x into dx is equal to minus integral cot y into dy. Integral cot x log mod sin x equal to minus integral cot y log mod sin y. Here we observe that in every term we are getting log function. No? So constant also you can take in terms of log as log c. So minus log sin y we can take this side. Log sin x plus log sin y is equal to log c. Log a plus log b, log ab. Therefore log sin x into sin y is equal to log c. Comparing the log functions, we will get sin x into sin y is equal to c, which is the required solution, which is the solution of given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Solve square root of 1 plus x square into dx plus square root of 1 plus y square into dy equal to 0. Here, by observing the given differential equation, x variables are separated, y variables are separated. It is in the form of f of x dx plus g of y dy equal to 0. So it is in this form, no variable separable form. So directly you have to integrate that. So before going to integrate, we need to learn the formula integral of 1 plus x square. So first, given differential equation, you have to write it. Given differential equation. Given differential equation. Square root of 1 plus x square into dx plus square root of 1 plus y square into dy equal to 0. Now taking integration on every term, integral square root of 1 plus x square dx plus integral square root of 1 plus y square into dy is equal to 0. We have formula integral square root of x square plus a square dx is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square by 2 into sin h inverse x by a. This sin h inverse x by a in CBSE or other central government exams, central exams, they will write it as log mod x plus root of x square plus a square. Like this they will give that. You remember that, dear students? Log mod a square by 2 into log mod x plus root of x square plus a square. Like this it will be given in that options. So you can make a note, that is. Now I am going to apply for each and every term. So come to the first term, x by 2 square root of 1 plus x square plus a square by 2, a square value is 1 by 2 into sin h inverse x, this value is over, plus come to the second one, plus y by 2 into square root of 1 plus y square plus a square by 2, 1 by 2 into sin h inverse y. After integrating, you have to write that integration constant that I am taking as c. So after that, in each and every term, 1 by 2 is there now. So 1 by 2 I am taking common and I am taking that sign. So we will get it is 1 by 2 x into root of 1 plus x square plus sin h inverse x plus y into square root of 1 plus y square plus sin h inverse y is equal to c. Even that c also we can take that sign or h sign. Therefore, the rest of the term x into root of 1 plus x square plus y into root of 1 plus y square plus sin h inverse x plus sin h inverse y is equal to 2c. Even 2c also, some c we can write it, capital C. Even we can write as capital C also. This is the solution of given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. This is the formula we applied there. You make a note now. The next question. Solve y minus x dy by dx equal to 5 into y square plus dy by dx. So here, first given differential equation, y minus x into dy by dx is equal to 5y square, each and every term multiplying by 5 into dy by dx. Now, the terms containing dy by dx one side and does not containing terms another side. So, 5y square I am taking this side. Y minus 5y square is equal to x dy by dx plus 5 dy by dx. From these two dy by dx take common. That implies here also y take common, 1 minus 5y is equal to dy by dx into x plus 5. So now dx I am taking this side and x plus 5 I am taking here. So dx divided by x plus 5 is equal to dy by y into 1 minus 5y. After separating the variables x and y, taking integration on both sides, integral 1 by x plus 5 into dx, integral 1 by y into 1 minus 5y into dy. You put up equation number 1. Why we are taking equation 1? In the second integral, by using partial fractions, you have to get this value. Consider 1 by y into 1 minus 5y is equal to a by y plus b by 1 minus 5y by using partial fractions. We will get the values of a comma b. So now 1 by y into 1 minus 5y is equal to a into 1 minus 5y plus b into y divided by y into 1 minus 5y. We can cancel it both the denominators. So 1 is equal to a into 1 minus 5y plus by. Put that equation number 2. Put y is equal to 0. Why? Because y equal to 0 is a factor here. 1 minus 5y equal to 0 also. So y is equal to 0. In equation 2, we get, so y is equal to 0 means this value goes to be 0, this value 0, a equal to 1. Put y is equal to y minus 1 minus 5y equal to 0 means y is equal to 1 by 5. In equation 2, we get a is equal to 1 by 5 means here this value goes to be 0. 1 is equal to b into 1 by 5. Cross multiplying, b is equal to 5. In place of y, substitute 1 by 5. This value goes to be 0. 1 equal to b into 1 by 5. 5 we can take this side. b is equal to 5. A comma b value substitute again here. Now, are you able to see it till here? 1 minute. Yeah, till here we will write it. Therefore, 1 by y into 1 minus 5y can be written as a value is 1, no? So 1 by y, b value is 5 plus 5 by 1 minus 5y. Now continue here, which is implies that integral 1 by x plus 5 dx. It is in the form of integral 1 by x, log mod x. Otherwise, you can write again. After that, we will do the next step. Integral 1 by x plus 5 into dx. Integral, in place of 1 by y into 1 minus 5y, we have to replace this value. So 1 by y plus 5 by 1 minus 5y into dy. Integral 1 by x plus 5, log mod x plus 5 equal to integral 1 by y into dy. Here, plus integral 5 by 1 minus 5y into dy. So, log mod x plus 5, integral 1 by y, log mod y, 1 minus 5y whose derivative is minus 5. But minus 5 is not there in the numerator now. So, plus 5 is there. So, here this plus can be written as minus of minus 5 by 1 minus 5y into dy. Now, this term is going to get this form of integral f dash of y by f of y into dy. So, log mod f of y will come now. So, that formula we can apply there. So, it will become some log mod x plus 5 equal to log mod y minus log mod 1 minus 5y plus log c. Anyway, all are the logs only. Here minus log of 1 minus 5y, I am taking this side. So log x plus 5 plus log 1 minus 5y is equal to log y plus log c. Log a plus log b, log ab. That implies that log x plus 5 into 1 minus 5y is equal to log y into c. Therefore, comparing the log functions, x plus 5 into 1 minus 5y is equal to yc, which is the solution of a given differential equation. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Solve dy by dx equal to xy plus y divided by xy plus x. So here, first given differential equation, how to write it? dy by dx. First what I am doing is, from numerator y I am taking common, y into x plus 1 divided by, from the denominator x you can take common, x into y plus 1. Now separate the variables y and x. Here y plus 1 I am taking into LHS and y also. So y plus 1 divided by y into dy is equal to x plus 1 divided by x into dx. So after completing of this separable, variables are separable, taking integration on both sides. So integral y plus 1 divided by y into dy is equal to integral x plus 1 divided by x into dx. Now split into two integrals here, y by y into dy plus integral 1 by y into dy, integral x by x into dx plus integral 1 by x into dx. So now y get cancelled, x get cancelled. That implies that integral dy plus integral 1 by y into dy equal to integral dx plus integral 1 by x into dx. After that, integral dy is y plus integral 1 by y log mod y is equal to integral dx is x, integral 1 by x log mod x. Here that is your wish, either it is plus c or log c, you can take it. Here I am writing simply c. So log x I am taking sorry, y we can take this side, log x we can take this side. Two log functions bring one side, so that is better. So y, x we can take this side, y minus x. So log mod x, this log y we are taking this side, minus log y plus c. So y minus x is equal to log a by log b, that means log x by y plus c. Therefore, this is the solution of given differential equation. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and relatives. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my comment box. I will respond. Thank you all. In the next session, we are going to discuss, till here in exercise 8b, we finished first and second sections, and third section I am going to finish in the next session. After that, examples also, before exercise examples are there, that also I am going to finish. In coming two videos, I am going to finish this variable separable method in differential equations. Thank you all.